What is good, horror? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another Is It Worth the Hate? So, before I get into Is It Worth the Hate, just know that your boy Horror Gamer's Is It Worth the Hates have spoilers in them all day, every day. If you haven't seen this movie, run out, pause this first. Don't run out with this plan. Pause this, run out, go check it out, come back, let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you agree with my opinion, whether you disagree, whether you think I'm full of shit, or whether you enjoyed it. So, with all that being said, Horror Horde, anything beyond this point of the video is on you. So, alright, with all that out of the way, let's just jump right into it. This week's topic of Is It Worth the Hate? I have a doozer for you. A lot of people hate on this movie just because of the subject and because of it being a remake to something awesome. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing Is It Worth the Hate on The Wolfman. The remake of The Wolfman with Anthony Hopkins, Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Hugo Weaving. Now, is The Wolfman worth the hate? I am going to be brutally honest here. I absolutely 100% do not see why people hate this movie so much. I actually really like this movie. This is one of those, like with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you're going to remake something, this is how you do it. Benicio del Toro was on point in this movie. He was so good in it. Of course, anything Anthony Hopkins touches, 9 out of 10 is going to be a good movie. Emily Blunt was amazing in it. Hugo Weaving was really good in it. Like, it was an all-star cast. This movie was so well made. Like, the transformation sequences in it were so good. They really captured that darkness that the Wolfman protruded in the original. Now, like I said, it's a touchy subject because a lot of people are like nostalgic and they are, you know, for the original only. But while I love the original, like the original Wolfman is one of my favorite, like, Universal monsters of all time. But the remake, in my opinion, did it justice. Like I said, Benicio del Toro knocked it out the park. The one scene where he's in the room with the class or whatever, he's chained to the chair, and they're telling him, or he's telling them, leave, I'm gonna kill all of you. And the guy doesn't believe him, and then he starts wolfing out. Was amazing, dude. And then fucking when he threw that guy out the window and the guy landed on the fucking fence. Oh, so good. And then he just like runs out into the city and just wreaks havoc. The look of the Wolfman was amazing. I thought they made him look scary. Like, he looked good. Like, everything about this looked good. And then, like I said, the twist at the end where Anthony Hopkins was like a wolf, and then they had this big fucking wolf showdown at the end. Oh, so well done. Like, this movie, like I said, I just don't see why people hate it so much. Like, this movie got ripped apart by critics. Like, I don't understand. Like, and I know a lot of fans didn't care for it either, because like I said, a lot of people are nostalgic. A lot of people love the original, and to be fair, the original Universal Monsters is what started everything, in my opinion. I mean, Nosferatu started the horror, okay? But Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, you know, the Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera, you know, the Invisible Man, all of them, they set the standard for today's horror. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have what you have today, you know. They started, like I said, Nosferatu started it, but the Universal Monsters perfected it, in my opinion. They're such well-made movies for what they were back in the day. Back in the day, they were scary. I mean, if you watch it today, scary-wise, they don't hold up in the scary department, but they hold up in the classic department. They're good movies. They're well-made. You know, Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff, you know what I'm saying, Lon Chaney Jr., all of them, you know, they set the stage for what horror is today. And then for them to do a remake, I believe, and it was a beautiful bow to the original. I just don't see where you can hate this movie. Like, it stayed true. You know, of course, Hollywood, modern Hollywood, they had to add stuff. You know, of course they did. They have to add stuff. You know, they can't just copy and paste the Wolfman, because then what's the sense of watching it? You just go back and watch the old one. So they added a little glitz, they added a little glamour, but they didn't add too much. And that's why this movie was so well done. They stuck to the original source. They added just a little bit to make it modern and make it good. Now, is it better than the original? Absolutely not. Nothing's going to beat the original. But I think it was a beautiful bow to the original. You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful shout out to the original. And I definitely don't see the hate. So, with all that being said, with that out of the way, final verdict is the Wolfman Remake worth the hate that it gets? Absolutely not. I definitely recommend you check this out. I definitely recommend you buying this. Like, this is a must own. If you're a Universal Monsters fanatic, you gotta own this. You know, like I said, it's not a Universal Monster original, but it's a damn good remake. It's a damn beautiful bow. So, alright, Horror Horde, not worth the hate. So, with all that being said, this has been your boy Horror Gamer saying I love you guys, thank you, and don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly ding ding button. That way every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these Is It Worth the Hates, that you're always in the know. Also, don't forget, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon and check out some of the awesome perks that you get for being a patron. Like, we have movie nights, we have hangout nights where we just get together in a Zoom meeting and just talk movies and just bullshit and have a good time. We, you know, watch movies, we eat popcorn. It's like a bunch of friends going to the movies when you're a Horror Gamer Patreon, because that's what we do. We talk and we watch movies and we just have a good time. And also, when you get a chance, go on over to the Z Network. A bunch of us creators got together to make this awesome little place where everybody's welcome and there's a little bit of something for everybody. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And as always, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying until next time, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.